Hi everyone, welcome to the June 2023 191 Stratton update. Last update, Tony filled in, did a great job. He and his family are taking a well-earned break for a couple of weeks, so you've got me back. We're starting here in the the building 2 basement slab that you've seen before, but since then we've formed up for the ground slab above us, and we'll take you up there in a second and show you what that looks like topside. At the moment we'll just do a quick loop around the basement. It's a sea of acro props and it's a little bit dark, but hopefully you'll get the gist of what's going on. So if you walk this way, we'll take you for a quick loop. So on my left here is the underside of the main ramp from the Stratton Tce entry, coming down into the middle of the complex, and that's got all of the slanted acro pops. Behind that's the lift lobby that you would have seen last time, but it looks a bit different this time around. And then as we snake our way through here, this is where all the parking will be for building 2 residents up on my right, up against the wall. Since our last update, the metal frames for the fire stair treads have gone in. They'll get filled in shortly, and once the acro props come down, which will still be a while away, that'll form part of a path of travel to ground floor. So we're still under building 2. This point here will be the security point that separates the visitor parks from the residence parks. And on the left there will be the fire stairs. That'll be a path of entry and egress for people visiting either the retail or the residence. We're back here under building 1, orientated more to Stratton Tce. We've got some machinery here that you might see going in a second. That's prepping up the ground, backfilling all of the ground floor drainage that's been completed now. We've still got, I think, 3 columns to go along this line, and then once that's done, all that gravel that's over to my right will be pushed back through. That's our drainage layer, and then we're ready for a pour after the Rio's gone in. We're now up on ground level building 2. This is where it really gets exciting for us, and we see the first of the ground slab being formed up. So the black panels sit on top of the formwork that you saw down in the basement. We've mentioned these before. These are your starter bars coming out of your columns that bind into the ground slab. As you look around here, you'll see a lot of level changes. So this section of the project here at ground level is where we slow down a little bit, take a bit more time and care. We've got a lot of level changes going on. The site's got to accommodate quite a fall from the southwest to the northeast. So as we work through the project, we have these various steps. So moving up through this section here will be the open air visitor parking from Stratton Tce as it connects through to our neighbour on the west. To my left here is the Rio getting formed into the main driveway ramp as we go down to basement that we mentioned before. You saw the underside of that. As we go, we have the electrical conduit going in, cast in the slab, that'll take any cabling that penetrates through to the floor below, which keeps the underside of our slab as clean as possible. This section of the basement to ground level will be effectively the undercroft entry point through into the project. The fire stairs come out at this point here that you saw below. As we move through this area here, the parcel delivery lockers will be at this point presented to there, so you can pick up your your Amazon, your eBays, or your groceries, whatever the case may be. The first of our retail will be in this area through here. That's the smaller tenancy. Lift lobby will come out at this point. Then as we come out through, we'll have a walkway connection from Stratton Tce footpath as it integrates into our project. We've got to join those levels up, and then this will be through the centre section, which is more of a town square feel. So you'll see that come to life as we progress. In the next few weeks, as we lead into our next report, you'll see the Building 2 ground slab getting poured. We'll be working on the Building 1 basement slab, and hopefully that's getting poured. This section of the project, as we work through this ground level, is a bit time consuming, so things are going to slow down a little bit, and then once we get past that, the upper levels, typical floors, will go much quicker. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you at the end of July for our next update, and keep well.